let me just devour this. I'm not going to give it to MT. A thing with MT, by the way, is it turns out that coming from such a far-off land compared to the rest of us, he has a different taste palette, which makes recovery through food pretty difficult compared to everybody else. Nice. Okay. Alright, apparently Starman teleported into my party, and that did not give me advantage, so I have to reconsider my strategy. Only slightly. Actually, it only deals 80 hit points or so of physical damage. At least with its base attack. Okay. We're fighting fit and ready for the next area. This is an ominous area. I'm actually not sure. Well, okay. I'm just gonna keep going. This is a pretty backdrop. Okay, the atomic power robot. I remember these being troublesome, but I can't remember why. I think it might be an explosive problem. Who knows? Let's see. Let's check this out. Vulnerable to PK freeze. That's excellent. Ah, there's that. There's the fact that this robot loves healing itself completely. Whoa, nope. That's not the right thing. Okay, bash. Psi, freeze, beta, okay. And why not freeze beta as well? And no matter what, it explodes. Okay. But thankfully you can just walk away from the explosion and it won't hurt you as much. It explodes in slow motion. Wow. Hi, Dad. Yes, actually, I do plan on taking a break. But only after I finish this dungeon. Yes, I'll, as soon as I'm done here, I will give you a call, and then take a brief break while I inhale some cold pizza or something like that. Right. Take this guy out. Thankfully, due to the nature of Starman, I think it's impossible for two of them to engage you at once. I forget. Does that mean weaknesses? I forget completely. Oh well. I'm gonna use freeze, regardless. Oh, Starman's fire. Oh man, I spied on it, and I completely forgot to pay attention. Oh, that is my downfall. Okay. Well, thankfully this power robot is vulnerable to freezing, so I'll just use that. Good old freeze. Nothing beats that. Huh. Okay, seems like I'm doing pretty well. Take this guy out. I'll just hit him physically with sticks. With at least one stick. Nice. Ah, fully loaded. Looked it up. What is this? Okay, Starmen are actually slightly resistant to both freeze and fire. Well, then, it's time for a little thunder. How about that? Ha! And by a little, I of course mean 0. None at all. Whoops. Oh well. It's okay. I can just hit it. And that'll be good. That way, there will be no side points wasted, aside from the ones on healing me. Well, should I actually use... There we go. A different wiki says they're weak to both freeze and fire. Well, that's great. Okay, with my surprise opening attack, I'm gonna just waste the Starman. Really surprised that that some information is in dispute, or rather that some people don't have their ducks in a row regarding information relating to this game. Thankfully, my party members appear to be healing up quite a bit. Or not healing up, leveling up. Easy. Is there... I remember there being a present at the end. Yes, here we go! A cup of life noodles. That's actually pretty useful, but only in the circumstance where somebody dies. Which people haven't been, thankfully. Okay. Navigate this dungeon. You know what would have been really smart to bring is an exit mouse. Okay, we have a hidden facility here. Super Starman. Okay. I'm gonna spy on it once more, and I'm also going to freeze, since that is my go-to, as previously established several times. And hopefully I'm not wrong. I was wrong. Whoa! I was very wrong. So wrong. Wrong was I. And, okay. And just bash. because I need to. Okay. The question remains. The Super Starman was on guard, but for what? Wanna let me just destroy it like that? I don't think I need to heal. Okay. Famous last words, I know. Okay. So we need to take out the Starman before we use any, healing magic. Or not healing magic, any... Okay, the robot is capable of refueling things that are not itself. Well, that's great. And if I destroy it, then it's going to explode and deal lethal damage to everybody. So I guess I just have to deal. Alright. Lethal damage to 2 party members. I mean, which is only a problem if it is, the last, or not the last enemy that goes down, rather. Strategy. Starman and Super Starman. I'm gonna take out the Starman first. Using a Psi Power Shield A. Thankfully, again, I have sticks. Oh, it turns out it's weak against Death Rays. Who'd have thought? What's here? A broken harmonica? Yes, please. Simple. Okay, finally, down this ladder. I think I'm doing fine. Actually, I should probably heal up just to make sure. MT is capable of rejuvenating psi points through bottled water, so I'm gonna use this. Yes, MT, give yourself water poisoning. Okay. Nice. There we go. Suddenly the damage is very low. Oh man. Oh man, settle in. Okay. Alrighty. I wonder what I should do. Considering running away, I've decided against it. I'm just going to keep doing this and see if it helps. Okay, yeah, criticals exist. Alright, there we go. That was really worrying to me, briefly. And of course I have freeze. Why am I not freezing enemies constantly? What's in this present? A Psy Caramel. Thank you. How did that count as... whatever. Opening attack. I can deal with that. Nice. Wait, shall we have any consumable food item? This double burger. Enjoy, Reeve. Nice. Okay. Alright. Just take it one enemy at a time. And just assume it's not going to be able to drain all my side points. Oh my god. Okay, good. That was really concerning. Okay. Right. Freeze this robot. Again. I'm leveling up so much. Wow. Alright, you can't go behind that structure for whatever reason. Actually, come to think of it, MT has like 300 hit points now, so... Alright. Deeper in still. Okay, thankfully there are exit mice here. Okay, good. It's going to be very useful because this is a giant dungeon and I'm pretty sure it doesn't depopulate once the boss is defeated. Oh, and now you can only navigate by the flashing lights. This is troublesome. However, there is this butterfly here, which is very useful. Much appreciated, thank you. In the present? A broken trumpet? There's so much garbage here, I love it. Give it to Malik, but only after... I deliver this cup of life noodles here. Okay. Flashing lights. Wow. It's like every room in this dungeon has a slightly different assortment of enemies. It's really interesting. Vulnerable to PK fire? Well, gonna fire it up. Ooh. Actually, yeah, totally fine. So why is Reed? Oh god. Okay. Absent-mindedly, just issuing commands. Okay. Nice. Okay. To rearrange myself. Okay. What's here? A pixie's bracelet. Ten more defense? I'll take it. Okay, I bet there's a present up here. Yes, okay, so... Alright, if there's one thing Tara needs, it is the speed capsule. Nice. Okay, and now we're greeted with this horrifying sight of all our friends they're suspended here. Especially my good friend, Mr. T. Next room. Can't last much longer. Okay. Alright, well, I should heal up before I do anything else. And multiple side caramels. Also, seems like a pretty good time to use this hand-aid. It's a handmade band-aid from Reeve's mom. Excellent. You know, just taking my sweet time. Let's manage the inventory a little bit. Oh, how about that? just... Nah. No, I'm not gonna just a brain food lunch on this. I think I can handle whatever's next. The way I am right now. Actually, I'm gonna life up on myself. And here is the bigger, badderer Starman. You're much stronger than our reports indicated. We were not prepared for that eventuality. The prophecy from the Apple of Enlightenment may be correct, but you must not underestimate us. They keep mentioning the Apple of Enlightenment. It makes this sound like an Assassin's Creed crossover. Huh. Okay. Alright. Shield. On. Reeve. Damage dealer. Okay. Why not freeze? Spy on this one. Okay. Actually, no need to spy. I have this multi-bottle rocket. Now. Terrible idea. Just absolutely not good. Okay, but I think I know what to do here. Assuming, of course, MT survives. The multi-bottle rocket apparently worked. Apparently did its job. Okay, good. Fantastic. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Alright, alrighty. Okay, defeated the Starman Deluxe. The Stonehenge base ceased functioning. What's this? I don't know, but there's no problem with it. And over here? Okay. Yo. Saturn Ribbon. I'm pretty sure DX stands for Deluxe, just generally. Though Starman Director's Cut does have a ring to it. Okay, Saturn Ribbon right here. I might as well just give the souvenir coin to somebody else. Like Malik. MT is incapable of wearing anything that is not made for a king, as I understand it, at least. Okay. I expected there to be about a 7% chance that he would rescue me, but meeting Mr. Saturn here has actually turned out to be very beneficial. I also got to meet Dr. Andernuts. See you. What? You're looking for the book Overcoming Shyness? I returned it to the One at Library. Please use the book to help the shy Tenda tribe. Thanks for reminding me of my goal. I really appreciate it. Okay. Anyway, because I knew you, I had an incredible experience. Wow. Yes, okay. Dr. Andernuts, very awkward in every single situation. I was kidnapped while milking a cow on my farm. I didn't think they'd get a ransom by kidnapping little old me. Okay. Oh. All right. Good luck with that. Let's go. Use the exit mouse. Okay. So, to recap, we need the book Overcoming Shyness to give to the Tendas. and the book has been returned to the Onet library. So let's find an open space and teleport Beta over to 1Ed. And let's be free from this part of the game. Seems like an open enough parts of the map. Okay, teleport Beta to 1Ed. To my hometown. And there's actually a couple of things I can do here. So this is 1Ed. I'm gonna head back to my mom's place. She's probably worried sick about me and wants to meet all my new friends. Angry dogs here, spiteful crows. And there's my dog, Moxie, who doesn't want to go out anymore. Okay. Alright. Eat some delicious hummus. Some of my mom's A+ homemade hummus. Okay. All right. Sure, I have that much in the bank. Thank you. Thank you, Father. I'll be sure to save it for college. Okay, I'm gonna finish what I need to do here at 1Ed, and I will take a very brief break for dinner. Okay. Alright. Library is right here. We stopped here briefly. Oh, my dad is not at home, never at home, because he's always constantly out on a business trip of some sort. Just trying to earn his way through for his family. We talked to this guy earlier, who had ellipses to say to us. On the bookcase. Okay, so I have to check every single bookcase. Nice. I found it. Talk to the NPCs here. They basically just say tutorial things about how the battle works, or the battle system works. What am I saying? What? It's like I've been streaming for 4 hours and 46 minutes. Well then, let's go down over here. Oh, actually, I should hit the drugstore first and withdraw a cool 10K. Here it is. Nope, that is not... Okay, here we go. Withdraw. Okay. The vehicles in this game, they work, or they have very bizarre pathing. They basically go back and forth, I suppose, but they They only stop when they ram into you, essentially. Okay, so, this guy. I can buy this house for only $7,500. That is a steal for a house in this day and age, especially with this cliffside view. Yes, I've decided to spend $7,500 of my father's hard-earned money on this house. I can move out. I can move out of my parents' place. I can live on my own. I do. Oh, that's great. Okay. What's over here? Wow. Okay, there's a billboard immediately next to this. Beak Point Real Estate. And it's a total shack. The back wall is missing. Lesson learned, don't buy a house without looking inside first. No refunds, of course. But it's fine, honestly. Swimming in money at this point. I found an old magazine. Yes, I've decided to get my money's worth and read this. My Secret Life, Chapter 3. Story from the previous chapter. I believe the previous chapters do not appear in this game, if they even exist. I was neither a murder suspect, nor a target for an international spy organization, but I drove a car down the Jersey Turnpike at 80 miles per hour. A police officer pulled me over and asked for my driver's license. He said I was going 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. I instantly pointed to my wife and said, "I'm in a hurry. My wife's in labor." Fortunately, my wife actually had a big stomach. I hoped he'd let me go with that excuse. "Oh, since it's an emergency, I'll lead you to the hospital with my police car," he said. "No, it's not necessary." "Why not?" asked the officer. Well, let's get going," said the officer. No, we can't. This baby is a demon child." And that's the story of this house. And that's one it for now. So let's go over to the Tenda village. I need to find a suitable enough clearing. This seems like it should work. Teleport beta? Tenda village. We have 3 pages of locations. Almost. That story is fantastic. It's absolutely worth the cost at that point. I mean, especially given how money, or how easy money is to come by in later parts of this game. Okay. I have the Shyness book. And I've decided to give it... Oh wait, actually, I think I give it to the chief, who's the guy with horns down here. I think it's horns. Yes, here we go. Oh, just holding this book in my hands makes me feel like I'm overcoming my shyness already. I'll really take time to read it to everyone. This book is enchanted. Okay, so the leader of the Tenda tribe read Overcoming Shyness to everyone. And now everyone talks. And I get some Tenda kraut, which is a type of dish that all Tenda like. It stinks, but it tastes wonderful, you know? It's good to have. Okay, you can just return it to a town you've never been to. Ah, it's been a while. Been a while since I've been photographed without agreeing to be photographed. Ka-check. Ah. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yes, I'm happy with that name. I would say so. There's a funny thing about those naming prompts. I feel like they're very strategically placed. Yes, that's right. Fully Loaded in the chat says, when you tell a cis person your name. So those prompts, I've heard, like, this is not my theory, I've heard it elsewhere, but at the very beginning of the game, you are tasked with naming absolutely everybody in your party. You're tasked with naming your dog, naming your favorite thing, naming your favorite food, and the game encourages you to make them silly things. Like in the US version, the Beatles are, or you're encouraged to name the main characters, the cast of the Beatles, with Paula as Yoko. In the Japanese version, Ness and Paula can be named, like, one of the don't care options for each of them is Chinko and Manko, respectively. And I feel like the game does that very specifically to get that sort of silliness and self-expression out. So later on in the game, when you're actually invested in the story, you're more likely to actually give it a name that matters to you. So I personally think that's interesting. So let's have some tea. And it's another of these. The game has two sequences like this. Like the last one, I'll be reading it out loud. Like a great tapestry, vertical and horizontal threads have met and become intertwined, creating a huge, beautiful image. You may have cursed this never-ending journey. You have known injury and defeat, but you have struggled on to reach this place. Your inborn wisdom and courage have helped bring you here. You have believed in your friends, and as a group, you have supported each other. Have you ever stopped to consider how much your power has grown? Now, you could fell enemies in Wennet and Tucson with one blow. As you certainly know, you cannot turn back. Gygus, the archfiend of the universe, is growing frightened of you and your power. He is searching for ways to end your journey. From here, the challenge grows, and your adventure will take you beyond anything you ever imagined. You are drawing near to Gygus. Remember, when you are suffering hardships, your enemy is also struggling. Still, where did Porky go anyway? When this cup of tea is finished, your adventure will continue. Your destiny pulls you in the right direction. Believe in yourself and press forward. Tara, Reeve, Malik, MT. I wish you luck. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna save exploring Tenda Village until after I'm done with my next break, which is gonna be happening in just a moment. Actually, I'm going to call Mom and Dad, and then I will leave this on pause for around 10 minutes or so, just while I refuel for the evening. and I expect to go for at least another 2 hours, but I'm probably I'm going to try and push my way through, because I really want to complete this game, which is going to take multiple hours, if not several hours. So again, no shame in bouncing out, like, it's completely fine. Alright, so I'll do that, and since the music is not as abrasive as last time, I will just leave it on that while I go to the animated image. Here we go. Alright, I'll see you in 10 minutes, or thereabouts.